Welcome to this lesson on the constant multiple rule for integration. This is one of the most fundamental tools you will use in calculus. It simplifies how we handle numbers that multiply functions inside an integral. Before we begin, it is crucial to distinguish between constants and variables. Constants are fixed values like 5, -2, pi, or fractions like 1/2. Variables, on the other hand, represent changing values, usually denoted by letters like x, y, t, or theta. Here is the rule itself. If you have an integral of a constant, c, multiplied by a function of x, you are allowed to move that constant, c, to the outside of the integral symbol. This effectively means you only need to worry about integrating the function itself, and then multiply the result by the constant afterwards. Let's look at this geometrically. The blue area represents the integral of a function f of x. If we multiply that function by a constant, say 2, we get the yellow dashed line. The area under the yellow line is exactly 2 times the area under the blue line. This visual confirms that scaling the function scales the integral by the same amount. Let's solve the integral of 5x squared. Step 1 is to identify that 5 is a constant multiplier. We pull the 5 outside the integral. Now, we just focus on integrating x squared, which becomes x cubed over 3. Finally, we multiply the 5 back in to get 5x cubed over 3 plus our constant of integration, c. This works for trigonometric functions too. Consider the integral of 4 sine x. We pull the 4 out to the front. We know the integral of sine x is negative cosine x. Multiplying them together, our final answer is negative 4 cosine x plus c. Sometimes constants are hidden in fractions. Seeing x over 2 is the same as seeing 1/2 times x. In this case, 1/2 is our constant. We pull the 1/2 out, integrate x to get x squared over 2, and then multiply the fractions to get x squared over 4. Be careful with negative signs. A negative sign in front of a function is actually a constant of -1. You can pull this -1 outside the integral, perform your integration, and then apply the negative sign to the result. Here is the most common mistake beginners make. You can pull out numbers like 5. But you cannot pull out variables, like x. If you have the integral of x times x, you cannot move 1x outside. Variables are trapped inside the integral because they change as we integrate. To summarize, constants like numbers, pi, and e can always move outside. Variables like x and y must stay inside. Fractions often hide constants, so watch out for them. And finally, negative signs are just constants of -1. Mastering this rule will make solving complex integrals much easier.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.